All right, good afternoon. Me and Jordan Finnessy are back here with high school, men's high school basketball here, Railers versus the Cardinals. We're going to go through the starting lineups here in a minute.
Number 5, Jared Casey, getting the start for the Cardinals. Looks like Garrett Whitney's going to get the start tonight for the Cardinals. On the Ellis side, we got Brady Fricky, Jacob Eck, Zachary Eck, Daniel Eck, and Landis Fisher. Cardinals, number 5, Jared Casey, number 10, Clay Pelton, number 11, Anders Dewey, number 14, Caden Van Sciver, number 21, Garrett Whitney. Alrighty, here we go. Whitney to tip off against Eck. Eck's going to win the tip here. Passes it out to Fricky. From 20, swings it to Eck. Fricky over to, it's going to be Fisher. Fisher down to Eck. Eck's going to pull up from the free throw line. He's going to sink it. 2 points for the number 15 Eck. Keep in mind we have 3 X starting tonight for the Railers. It's going to be out of bounds. Cardinals ball. Anders Dewey to throw the ball in. Passed in to Jared Casey. Casey's going to go on the drive. Guarded by Fricky. Pass it to Dewey. Dewey's going to bring it in. Back out to Casey. Back to Dewey. Dewey's going to take it in. He's going to shoot it up, and he's going to miss. Almost rebounded there by Whitney, but Fricky comes up with it. Fricky passed to Fisher. Fisher to Eck. Eck to Fricky. Back over to Eck. Eck to Fisher. Fisher to Eck. Back to Fisher. That's Eck, I believe. Over to Fisher. Fisher's going to take the 3, and he's going to miss off of the front. Rebound by Pelton. Pelton's going to come down on the fast break, and he's going to call a double dribble there on Pelton.
Looks like Fisher's throwing in the ball here.
To Fricky. Fricky guarded by Dewey. Going to pass it out to Zach Eck. Over to Fisher. Fisher to Eck. Eck's going to shoot it again. He's going to miss. Rebound by, it's going to go off of, looks like Brady, Jacob Eck. Van Sciver to pass it in to Dewey. Dewey's going to push it. It's going to be a foul there on Fisher. It's going to be first team foul. Number 5. Dewey pass to Vanskyver. Vanskyver to Pelton. Pelton over to Dewey. Casey. Casey down to Whitney. Whitney's going to put it up, and he's going to sink it for the first points for the Cardinals. Great start there for Garrett Whitney. Get him involved tonight. Pass over to Fisher. Fisher to Eck. Eck's guarded by Casey. Back down to Daniel Eck. Misses. Rebound his own shot over to Fricky. Fricky's going to drive in. Back out to Daniel Eck. Daniel Eck for 3 and misses. Rebound by Whitney. Whitney's getting them boards tonight. Great take by Dewey there for the 2.
Great drive by Dewey.
He's going to put the Cardinals up by 2 here.
Dewey with his first points on the night.
Drive in by Eck. He's going to miss. And shot up by Fricky. Casey's going to drive in, passes it to Whitney. Whitney back out to Pelton, and he's going to get called for the travel. Not sure that I ever saw his foot move, but that's what the ref saw, so it's going to be regular ball here. Fricky bringing the ball on the court. Swings it over to Daniel Eck. Daniel Eck to Zach Eck. Guarded by Dewey. Dewey to Fricky. Fricky's going to pull up for the jump shot, and he's going to miss. Rebound there by Vanskyver. Gets the ball to Dewey. Dewey push the ball down the court. He's going to pass it out to Casey. Casey for 3. It's going to be go off, and Whitney's getting his hands on it. Rebound by Vanskyver, and he misses, and it's going to be out on the railers. Cardinals ball. We got our first substitution of the night. It's going to be number 12, Tyson Jimenez in. Looks for Fisher. Pass to Dewey up top. Dewey's going to swing it over to Casey. Casey guarded by Fricky closely. He's going to lob it down to Whitney. Whitney's going to get the bucket
Whitney
there.
with another bucket right there.
Whitney's going to get his 4th point of the night. Looks like the Cardinals are trying to get him into the game early. Pass out to Fricky. Fricky over to Jimenez. Jimenez to Fricky. Fricky over to Daniel Eck. Daniel Eck's going to take the 3, and he's going to miss. It's going to be rebounded there by Jimenez. Jimenez over to Fricky. Back to Jimenez. Jimenez is going to look for an opening. Pass it to Daniel Eck. Jimenez up top. Pass to Eck. Eck over to Jacob Eck. Jimenez driving in. Out to Daniel Eck. Guarded there closely by Vanskyver. Swings to Fricky, guarded by Dewey. Zach Eck in on the drive. He's going to get the 2. It's going to be 6-4 Cardinal lead here. Casey guarded closely there by Fricky. He's going to look to drive in. He's going to put it up. Pass over to Vanskyver, and it's going to go off of Vanskyver's hand. It's going to be Raylor's ball. So we get a substitution for the Cardinals. It's going to be number 22. Preston Osmeyer in for the Cardinals. He's going to replace Garrett Whitney down low spot. They're going to look to get him involved early too. Jimenez is going to bring the ball down the court. He's also going to number 20, Cade Gottschalk, is going to be back in here for the Railers. It's going to be passed over to Eck, and Eck's going to miss. It's going to be rebounded by Casey. Casey's going to pass it to Pelton on that fast break, and it's going to be a 2-pointer for Pelton.
Great layup there by Pelton.
Lays it nicely soft up to the glass and gets the 2-point bucket.
The Cardinals up by 4.
Jimenez is going to bring the ball down the court here. It's going to be passed to Gottschalk. Gottschalk's going to fake, pass it back to Fricky. Fricky's going to pass it over to Jimenez, guarded there by Jared Casey. Jake Eck's going to pass it to Gottschalk. Back to Jake Eck. Jake Eck's going to pull up for 2, and he's going to miss. It's going to be rebounded by Jimenez. Jimenez over to Fricky. Back to Gottschalk. Gottschalk's going to take the 3, and he's going to sink the 3 there, cutting the lead to 1 for the Cardinals. Gottschalk. Pelton's going to take the three now, and it's going to miss off of the front.
with his first points of the night right there.
It was a nice three by Gottschalk. Jimenez is going to bring the ball down the court. Pass back to Gottschalk. He's daring to shoot it again. Pass to Fricky. Fricky back to Gottschalk. He's going to swing it over to Eck. Eck's going to miss the three, but it's going to be rebounded by Jimenez. His second rebound of the night. He's going to drive in, and he's going to put it up. It's going to be a miss. Rebound by Eck. We're going to get a foul called here on. Oh, we're going to get a foul called on Eck. It's going to be Cardinal ball. Number 15, Number 15, Zach Eck.
Zachary Eck.
With the foul there, giving the Cardinals the ball back. Minute 35 to go here in this first quarter. Highly entertaining. It's going to be 8-7 Cardinals. Casey looks to bring the ball down the court. Has to Vanskyver. Vanskyver's going to lose the ball. He's going to save it, but it's going to go into Gottschalk's hands. Fricky's going to push the ball down the court quickly. He's going to look to drive in. He's going to swing it back out to number 2, Tegan Kane. Tegan. And
Zachary X with his 6th point in the quarter.
He's going to sink that jump shot. He's got a nice clean stroke. He's going to put the Railers up by 1. Vanskyver's going to pass the ball over to Pelton here. Pelton's going to avoid the defender. He's going to take the jump shot, and he's going to not get the roll, but it's going to be rebounded by Vanskyver, and it's going to miss. It's going to be back to Vanskyver. He's going to put it back up, and he's going to get the 2 points.
Showing the aggression there, putting it back in. His first points of the night.
Getting his hands dirty early, getting them rebounds.
Sure is.
Pass over to Fricky. Fricky down low to Eck.
1 point lead for the Cardinals.
To Kane. Kane's going to take the 3, and he's going to make it. So the Railers answer with a 3 right here. Going to put him up by 2. It's going to be an errant pass there by Vanskyver. He's going to be an easy layup bucket for Gottschalk.
Gottschalk with 5 points in the quarter.
Casey's going to bring the ball down the court here.
These last few seconds gave us some action, Jordan, as Casey goes for a deep 3.
Casey's going to step back there. Highly entertaining first quarter here. It's going to be 14-10. Railer lead. We'll be back after this short timeout. And we are back, folks. 14-10 Railer lead. They hit a couple good shots to end that first quarter, putting them up by 4. Cardinals are going to get the ball here to start the second quarter, and they're going to look to answer. Casey's going to bring the ball down. He's going to get in on the drive. He's going to put it up, and he's going to sink it.
Casey.
2 points for Casey.
His first points of the night for Jared Casey.
Held scoreless that first quarter, but not going to let it happen again. Pass to Jimenez. Jimenez to Fricky. Fricky's going to float it, and he's going to sink it.
Fricky's first points of the day.
Casey is not helping. Not happy out there. He's telling his teammates to not leave your guy. And he passed to Krob. Krob to Casey. Casey's going to pass it to Dobson. Dobson's going to swing it to
wide
Krob.
Open Parker Krob. It's not going to fall there.
Rebound there by Gottschalk. Jimenez up top. Pass to Kane. Kane to Gottschalk. Over to Jimenez. Jimenez to back to Fricky. Fricky's going to pass down to Eck. Eck's going to take the jumper, and he's going to drain it.
Everything is just falling right now. Daniel Eck's first points of the day.
The Railers are not missing many shots tonight, and Casey's going to sink it over, and he's going to get the 2.
Great job by Osmeyer right there to get the 2.
Preston Osmeyer with the 2. His first points of the night, I believe.
You are correct.
Trying to get the post position in the game early here for the Cardinals. It's going to be over to Gottschalk. Gottschalk to Jimenez. Jimenez down to Fricky. Fricky's going to pull up, and he's going to miss. One of their few misses of the night, but the Cardinals get the rebound, and they're going to push it. They're going to push it quickly, and Pelton's going to lay it in for 2.
Great layup by Clay Pelton right there.
It's going to be 18-16.
His 4th point of the night right there.
18-16. Railer lead. Cardinals are looking to come back here. Guarded out on the... It's going to be Fricky. Fricky's going to float it again. He's going to get that one to fall.
Fricky gets another floater right there. 4 points in this quarter now.
Casey's going to bring the ball down the court. He's going to float it over to Osmeyer. Osmeyer again, and he misses, but not a bad look there. He's going to have to get some of those to fall tonight. Kane guarded out by Pressmeyer. Swings it over to Jimenez. Back to Fricky. Over to Gottschalk. Gottschalk is looking to drive in. He's going to shoot the 2, and he's going to get the roll.
Falls for Gottschalk. He now has 7 points on the night.
I tell you what, Colton, the Railers are getting these good rolls tonight, honestly.
They sure are. They're dropping almost every bucket.
And he swung to Casey.
Casey
gonna take
for 3.
He's going to sink the 3.
Casey answers with the 3. Deficit cut to 3 points.
And that's key for Casey to get going.
Jared Casey with 5 points on the night.
After that first 3, Casey gets his groove going, but we'll be back after this quick timeout. And we are back, folks. Railer ball here out of the timeout. Jimenez is going to bring the ball down the court.
Not a lot of fouls in here, Jordan. I should mention that we only have 1 foul on Landis Fisher. That's the only foul of tonight.
And Zach X gets the fall right there. He's going to pass it to Krob. Krob's going to take the 3 there, and he's going to drain it.
Krob sinks the 3.
Krob's going to evade the defender and sink the 3 right there.
His first points of the night. 3 points for Parker Krob.
Nice stroke by Krob there, honestly.
Also, Zachary Eck with that last bucket is at 8 points today.
Eck is going to swing it over to Gottschalk, all the way over, back out to Eck. Daniel Eck's going to take the 3, and he's going to miss. He's going to get a good bounce. Rebound by Gottschalk. Jimenez is going to take the 2. It's going to be rebounded by Casey. Casey's going to bring the ball down the court. Cardinals down by 2 here. Swing it over to Dewey. Dewey's going to keep his dribble, almost fall, but he keeps his feet. He's going to be passed down to Krob. Krob's going to take the jumper, and he's going to miss. It's going to be 24-22, 3:40 left to go in the second quarter. Like Colton said, not many fouls, but it's been a nice, clean game this far. It's going to be an errant pass there by Zach Eck, and the Cardinals are going to get possession of the ball here. Chance to go down and tie or possibly take the lead.
The Cardinals only down by 2 with 3:31 remaining in the second period. So stay tuned.
Van Sciver and Pelton are going to check in here for, looks like,
Dobson.
Krob and Osmeyer.
Oh, nope. Thought Dobson was walking out there for a second.
Dobson wants to stay in. He wants that smoke. Dewey's going to bring the ball down the court here. He's going to pass it to Pelton. Pelton to Casey. Casey guarded closely by Fricky. It's a bold move, and Casey's going to take the drive, and he's going to
right there.
not get the fall. Fricky's going to bring the ball down the court. He's going to be guarded by Dewey. Fricky over to Eck. Eck to Eck. Back to Eck. Over to Eck. There's too many Ecks. Over. Gottschalk to Eck. To Eck. Eck's going to take the three in the corner. He's going to miss. Rebound there by Pelton. Pelton's going to push the pace. He's going to float it over to Dewey. Dewey's going to get the baseline. He's going to drive in, and he's going to get the two to
What
fall.
a shot by Dewey, tying the game up. Anderson Dewey with 4 points on the night.
4 points for Anders Dewey. Kane in the corner, guarded by Vanskyver. Vanskyver is known for his defense. X going to float it into his brother, and he's going to get the foul called. Jake X going to go to the free throw line for two here.
Our second foul of the night. It looks like that was on Cale Dobson, his first personal foul, first team foul.
X going to take his first shot here, and he's going to get the bounce. Like we said earlier, we'd like to thank Ellis for giving us this nice press box to use to stream this game for all of you tonight.
That was Jake's first point of the night.
Jake's going to take his second shot, and he's going to not make it, and it's going to be rebounded by Vanskyver. Pass to Casey. Casey's going to bring the ball down the court. Looking to get something going. He's going to pass it to Dobson. Dobson over to Vanskyver. Vanskyver's going to put it up, and he's going to not get the lucky bounce, but it's going to be saved there by Fricky. Fricky's going to bring the ball down the court.
2 minute
He's going to drive in here, and he's going to get the floater again. He has not missed many shots tonight.
Brady Fricky, 6 points on the night.
He can give the ball down. Casey's going to come down low, and he's going to look to get the shot, and he's going to miss. Off of the front of the rim there. Fricky over to Eck. Eck's going to be guarded there by Casey. Casey passing him off to Dewey. Dewey over to Dobson. Dobson's going to guard. Back down to Eck. It's going to be almost stolen by Dewey. Passed over to Eck. And it's going to be taken by Tegan Kane.
Tegan Kane with 6 points on the night.
Sinks his second three. He's 2 for 2 on the night.
Yep.
Pushing the Railers lead to 6. Dewey's going to drive in. He's going to go right past defenders for the 2.
Great drive by Dewey. Dewey now with 6 points on the night.
30-26 Railers lead. Under a minute to go in this second quarter. He's going to pass over to Eck. Eck to Kane. Kane's going to pass it over to Eck. Eck for 3, and he's going to miss, and it's going to be rebounded by Casey.
By the way, Kane has had a very nice stroke here, being open on those last 2 corner shots.
We're going to get a foul here.
Put the Railers up by 4.
Sorry, Colton, on Fricky. Like Colton said, Railers up by 4 here. 41 seconds left to go.
We got Hayes checking in. Haven't seen him for a while.
Hayes could be a difference maker in this game.
He sure can. That long reach.
It's going to be out of bounds there on Fricky. Looks like Dewey's going to pass the ball in down here. 40.6 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Dewey's going to pass it over to Hayes. Hayes isn't going to get it. He's going to get the ball back, and he's going to look to pass it back out to Dewey, and he's not going to get it. And we're going to get a jump ball here. Casey is not happy there. He was just looking to set up his offense and get it going, but ends up on a turnover for the Cardinals.
33 seconds remaining in the second period. Cardinals down by 4, looking to make something happen.
Looks like Ellis is going to bring it down, and they're going to go for one shot here. Brady Fricky sitting at the logo. He's going to try and run some time off the clock. Cardinals going to have to play some defense here as the Railers go for one last shot here in this quarter. It's going to be interesting to see who they're going to give it to. Eck's been on. Fricky's been on all night. So it looks like Fricky's going to pass it out to Jake Eck. Jake Eck's going to take the 3, and he's going to miss. It's going to be put back up by Kane. Kane's going to miss. Casey's going to take it and launch it. And that is going to be the end of the second quarter. It's going to be 30-26 Railers lead.
We'll be back for your second half here in a bit. scared me.
And we are back, folks, here ending halftime, and both teams got out there to take some shots, and looks like they're ready to go. It's going to be number 10, Daniel Eck, number 5, Landis Fisher, number 15, Zachary Eck, number 22, Jacob Eck, and number 23, Brady Fricke for the Railers. And for the Cardinals, it's going to be number 5, Jared Casey, number 10, Clay Pelton, number 21, Garrett Whitney, number 14, Caden Vanskyver, and number 11, Andrews Dewey. Cardinals ball here to start the third quarter. Looks like they're going to post Casey up down low early. They're going to swing the ball. It's going to be out of bounds on the Railers there. Looks like the Cardinals are coming out and posting Jared Casey up and trying to get him the ball. It's going to be saved there by Whitney, and it's going to be going to the hands of Fricke, and he's going to go for the 2 there. 32-26 Railers. Pass to Vanskyver. Vanskyver over to Casey. He's going to get the foul called on Fricke there. It's going to be Fricke's second personal. First team foul for the Railers to start this third quarter. Casey's going to come down. He's going to fake pass to Vanskyver over to Pelton. Pelton's going to look to make an opening over to Vanskyver. Vanskyver to Dewey. Dewey's going to drive in. He's going to find the wide open Garrett Whitney, and he's going to get his points to start the third quarter.
Great pass by Dewey to Whitney to set up the 2.
That was great vision there, Colton, to just see that Whitney's defender come off and get the ball to him.
Whitney now 6 points on the night.
Whitney's having a good night tonight for the Cardinals, and it's going to almost be stolen by Dewey. Back to Eck. Over to Fricke. Fricke's going to look to give it to Eck. Eck's going to land, give it back. Fricke's going to take the 3. And he's going to drain the 3.
Fricke with a nice 3 there. He now has 9 points on the night.
He's going to extend the Railers' lead to 7 to start this third quarter. Dewey's going to bring the ball down the court. He's going to get the ball to Casey. Casey going to take the 3 from the top.
3.
And he's not going to get the roll, but Whitney going for the rebound, and it goes off his fingers. It's going to be Railer ball here. Cardinals down by 7, needing to play some defense here. Fricke's going to bring the ball down the court. Passes it to Fisher. Fisher to Eck. Eck over to Fisher back. Back up top, we're going to get it to Eck. Eck to Fricke. Fricke guarded by Casey. Back to Eck. Down low. He's going to lose his feet, and it's going to be a blocking foul on Vanskyver there. It'll be Vanskyver's first personal foul. Eck's going to take the 3, and he's going to miss, but it's going to be rebounded by Jake Eck. Jake Eck's going to bring it out. He's going to get it to Daniel Eck. Daniel Eck to Fisher. Fisher to Zach Eck. Zach Eck's going to take the 3, and he's going to miss. It's going to be off the fingertips of Jake Eck. Going to be Cardinals ball here. Zach Eck had a chance to sink that wide open 3, but he barely misses, and Cardinals take over. Pass out to Whitney on the 3-point line. He's going to be clobbered by Eck. Eck's going to get the steal there. I thought there was a little pushing there, but the refs don't see it. He's going to get the ball up to Daniel. He's going to start. He's going to pass it over to Fricke. Fricke down to Jake Eck. Jake Eck's going to take the 3, and he's going to miss. Rebound by Dewey. Off of Pelton's foot and out of bounds. The Cardinals can't catch a break here. It's going to go as another turnover for the Cardinals. It's going to be Railer's ball here. Fisher to pass it in to Fricke. Pass over to Daniel Eck. Daniel Eck's going to take it in. We're going to get the foul on Cardinals here. Not sure who it was. Looks like it's going to be on Vance Guyver here.
His second personal foul.
Pass out to Eck. Eck over to Fisher.
Foul.
Fisher unguarded. He's going to pass to Zach. Zach out to Fricky. Fricky's going to pass it over, and it's going to be stolen by Vance Guyver over to Casey. Casey's going to bring the ball down the court here. Cardinals looking to get a bucket here. He's going to pass it out to Vance Guyver for 3, and he's going to miss.
Just goes in and out there. Unlucky for Vance Guyvers. He could have put the deficit to 4.
He's going to pass it over to Zach Eck. Zach Eck to Fricky. Fricky to Fisher. Fisher over to Daniel Eck. Daniel Eck's going to take the 3, and he's going to sink it. He's going to put the lead up to 10 for the Railers. Things are not looking good for the Cardinals.
Daniel Eck with 5 points on the night, and we're going to go to a short timeout here. We'll be back here in a short. All right, coming back here in the third period, 4:40 remaining, 38-28.
Cardinals
lead.
Cardinals looking to chip away at this lead. Looked like we just saw this in the girls' game. Cardinals girls were down by 11, and they chipped away slowly. And towards the end of the fourth quarter, and Casey's going to take the 3, and he's going to sink it.
Casey sinks his 3.
And that is a good sign for the Cardinals.
Only a 7-point deficit now.
If they get Casey going, then there's not much else you can do on that kid.
Casey with 8 points on the night.
His second 3, I believe. And Casey's going to go for the steal, and he's going to get the reach-in foul. Coach Chris Drees over there asking the ref about it. It's going to be a Railer ball here to pass it in. 7-point lead for the Railers.
Casey's first personal foul.
4:16 here to go in the
team foul.
third period. Fricky's going to bring the ball down the court, guarded by Pelton. Fricky's going to pick up his dribble, and he's not going to find anywhere to go with it. He's going to pass it to Gottschalk. Gottschalk over to Zach Eck. Zach Eck's going to be guarded closely by Dewey. Pass to Fricky, back into the corner to Eck, over to his brother. He's going to shoot the 3, and he's going to miss. It's going to be rebounded by Pelton. Pelton to Casey. Almost a disaster there, but Casey secures the ball. He's going to pass it out to Pelton for 3, and he's going to get the 3
shot by
fall.
Pelton.
That was a clean stroke by Clay Pelton, and he gets
Pelton with
3
7
ball.
points on the night. Only a 4-point deficit for the Cardinals now. 38-34, 3:33 remaining here, third period. There's a lot of threes in that sentence.
It's going to be Eck guarded by Dewey. He's going to take it. He's going to shoot the jump shot. He's going to get the bank to fall.
Gets the lucky roll right there.
I guess the bank is open tonight, Colton.
Zachary Eck with 10 points on the night.
Dewey's going to drive in. He's going to get called for the offensive charge foul. It's going to be Dewey's first personal foul of the night, but gets called for that charge, and Cardinals down by 6 here as Jimenez is going to bring the ball down the court. He's back in this late in this third period. It's going to be a pass over to Eck. Eck over to Fricky. Fricky's going to take it on the drive, and he's going to put it up, and he's going to miss. Rebound by Casey. Casey's going to push the ball. He's going to pass it to Dewey. Dewey's going to bring it down, and he's going to get the 2 to fall.
Great 2. Dewey now with 8 points on the night.
Great vision by Jared Casey to see his teammate out in front and get him the ball to get the 2 points. Great layup by Dewey there. It's going to be Fricky out up top, passes it over to Jimenez. Jimenez guarded by Vance Guyver. Vance Guyver to Fricky. Fricky guarded by Pelton. Back to Jimenez. Jimenez is going to go around a screen. He's going to bring it in. He's going to pass it out to Gottschalk. Gottschalk's going to bring it in on the baseline. It's going to be stolen by Jared Casey. He's going to pass it out.
A great game tonight.
Back to Dewey, and it's going to be hit out of bounds by Jimenez. It's going to be Cardinals ball under the basket.
Casey's just all over the floor tonight, Jordan.
He is. He's really keeping his team in it, but not only Casey, but if you can get Pelton going, it just energizes the whole entire team, and they all get rolling. They start playing together, and they get some energy out on the floor, and that's when you know that the other team's in trouble. It's going to be a pass in here to Van Sciver. Van Sciver over to Pelton, Pelton to Casey. Osmeyer's down there looking to get the ball. He's going to get the foul called. It's going to be on Tegan Kane, I believe. Yep, number 2. It's going to be his first personal foul of the night. Cardinals under the basket again. Dewey to pass it in. He's going to pass it over to Casey. Casey's going to take the 3, and he's going to drain it.
Casey sinks a 3. Only a 1-point deficit now. Jared Casey.
Like I said earlier, if you get Jared Casey going, there's not much else the other team can do besides watch.
Jared Casey with 11 points on the night.
His third 3 of the night. And Casey's going to go for the steal. He's going to get the ball swung out to Gottschalk. It's going to be rebounded by Eck right there. He's going to go back up with it. He's going to miss, and it's going to be rebounded by Gottschalk again.
What a shot by Jared Casey on that last 3.
Foul's going to be called on number 20, Gottschalk, as he was going for the rebound. It's going to be Cardinals' ball.
First personal foul.
Cardinals have really chipped away at that lead, like we said, Colton. And 5th team foul on the Railers.
Should be.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Dewey bringing the ball down the court. Over to Casey. Casey to Crow. Back to Dewey. Over to Dobson. Dobson to Casey. Casey's guarded closely by Eck. He's going to drive it in. He's going to float it. He's going to miss. It's going to be Osmeyer tipped it to Dobson, and Dobson got it to fall, but they're going to get Osmeyer on the over-the-back call.
Minute 27 in the third period. Cardinals only down by 1. They were down by 10, as Jordan was saying earlier, but us Cardinals, we fight back, that's for sure.
That is true, Colton, and it's going to be the first personal foul on Osmeyer there. It's going to be the 5th team foul on the Cardinals. Here, minute 20 to go in this third period. Jimenez is going to bring the ball down the court, guarded closely by Dobson. Over to Fricky. Fricky guarded by Crow. He's going to call a walk. I'm not sure who he called it on, but he calls it. That's going to help the Cardinals out in this situation. Ellis' coach is not happy over there. He's letting the ref have it. Pass to Casey. Casey's going to go for the drive in. No, he's going to get him to jump. He's going to swing it out to Dewey. Dewey's going to bring it back in. He's going to get the nice jump step, and he's going to put it up and miss.
Oh, Casey gave it to Dewey, but Dewey couldn't get the bucket right there.
That was a great move by Dewey. Really good move. He's just got to get that to fall, but Dewey only being a sophomore, he's got 2 more years left. He's got time to perfect his game.
Second personal foul for Anderson Dewey.
Casey and Van Sciver are the only seniors on this team. Fairly young team, but with Casey and Van Sciver being the seniors, they're a big part of this team, and they really keep the team together. It's going to be Eck up top. Passes it to Zach Eck. Zach Eck's going to go around the screen, back around, over to Casey. Casey's going to get called for the block foul. Casey's not too happy about that one. It's going to be Casey's second personal foul. It's going to be the 17th foul on the Cardinals late in this third period. One more foul, and the Railers would be in bonus for the rest of the game. Going to dry up some sweat. Like we said in the girls' game, if you can't make it out to watch MCL wrestling tomorrow, Colton and Chase and Mr. Winters will have it on all day, streaming starting at 1 p.m. MCL Wrestling in Ellis tomorrow starting at 1. Tune in if you would like to watch some good wrestling.
Tune in to watch Jordan possibly get the most wins in Plainville High School history with 137.
Mm-hmm.
That's quite a feat, I'd say.
133 right now. They're going to put Eck at the line here. Zach Eck at the line. He's going to sink the first one of the 1-and-1. It's going to be his 11th point of the night, trying to make it 12.
And he does.
And also tomorrow at MCL Wrestling, Rebecca Bebb will be on camera helping out the bird's eye view.
Wide open, Clay Pelton for 3. It's not going to fall.
Rebound there by Fricke. 22 seconds left in this third period. They're going to try and take it down to one shot again. Guarded out there by Krob. He's going to pass it over to Eck. Eck back to Fricke. Guarded by Krob again. Kane. Fricke. Fricke's going to get the screen. And it's going to be called on Tegan Kane. The offensive foul. It's going to give the Cardinals 4 seconds here to get one last shot in.
Probably going to give it to Jared right here, see if he can make a miracle shot.
Yep, that would be my guess. And he's going to bring the ball down the court. He's going to...
Jared Casey going up for 3.
Oh, and off in the front of the rim.
Falls.
He almost got that shot to fall, but...
42-39 after the third period.
It's going to be a highly entertaining fourth period, so tune in after this short break.
All right, we're coming back to the fourth period, 42-39. Your Cardinals only down by 3.
Start of this fourth quarter, we'd like to give another shout-out to Ellis for allowing us to come here to stream this game, and also for allowing Bird's Eye View to be here back here tomorrow for MCL Wrestling all day. We're going to get Railer ball here to start this fourth period. It's going to be Eck up top. He's going to pass it to Jimenez. Jimenez guarded by Vanskyver. Vanskyver's playing some tight defense there. He's going to get the screen. Fricke's going to pull up, and he's going to miss it. He's going to be passed to Casey. Casey's going to push the ball down the court. He's going to pass it down to Hayes. Hayes getting his first points of the night, I believe.
He sure is.
And he could be a difference maker starting in this fourth quarter. He hasn't got much minutes tonight, but
only a point deficit right now.
Jimenez guarded by Hayes. Over to Fricke. Fricke guarded by Pelton. Over to Kate. He's going to pass it over to Eck. That's Jake Eck. Up to Jimenez. Jimenez to Zach Eck. Zach Eck's going to go around the screen. He's going to drive in. He's going to take the 2, and he's going to get it.
Zach Eck now with 14 points on the night.
It's going to be a 3-point lead for the Railers. Dewey's going to bring it in. He's going to pass it out to Vanskyver.
Vanskyver with a deep 2.
He's going to miss, but it's going to be rebounded by Vanskyver. Over to Dewey. Dewey's going to draw the foul there.
You go to the line for 2 right here, I believe.
Nope, it's going to be under the basket.
Okay. I don't know.
It's only the 5th team foul on the Railers. It's going to be on number 12.
First personal foul for Jimenez.
Up to Hayes, and Hayes gets the fall. They just do not have an answer for Hayes' size right now.
Hayes now with 4 points on the night.
Like I said, Hayes could be a big difference maker in this fourth period with his size and length. Pass over to Eck. Eck's guarded by Casey. Casey now over to Jimenez. Jimenez to Eck. Eck to Fricke. Fricke's going to go around the screen. He's going to drive in. He's going to be blocked by Hayes.
Whoa.
There's where I was talking about Hayes with the length.
Fast break
it's going to be
Pelton.
Pelton's going to miss off of the glass.
What a block by Hayes.
Hayes making his presence known here early in this fourth period. It's going to be over to Zach Eck. Zach Eck guarded by Dewey. Dewey's going to get the tight coverage. Hayes going for the swat again, but barely misses, and Eck gets it to fall off of the...
Zach Eck now with 16 points on the night, I believe, leading all scorers. It's very spread out on both sides.
Pass to Casey. Casey over to Van Sciver. Van Sciver back to Casey, and it's going to almost be stolen by. It's going to be off of Ellis there. As Fricky was going for the ball, and Casey was not going to let him get there. Ellis's crowd is not happy with that one. Pass into Casey here. He's going to look to make something happen. He's going to pass it all the way over to Van Sciver. Van Sciver to Dewey. Dewey's going to take baseline. It's going to be both. It's going to be Fricky on the fast break. He's going to miss. He's going to be rebounded by Hayes there. And he's going to get a foul on Fricky. Hayes is doing a great job of getting in there and getting them rebounds.
Sure is. Still got a year left. What a great basketball player in this Eli Hayes.
He could cause some damage next year for sure in that 1A basketball for sure. It's going to be Dewey taking the ball down the court. He's going to drive in. It's going to be easy bucket for Van Sciver. Great vision by Dewey to get the ball to him.
Van Sciver with 4 points on the night.
He's cutting the Cardinals lead to 1. They haven't had the lead in a while, but they've been within 1 a couple times. It's going to be over to Eck.
I'm not sure if they've had a lead yet, have they?
Maybe in the first quarter, but not since. Eck's not going to get the. There's Hayes again getting his hands on the ball.
Like you said, with that long length, he's just getting everything right now.
Casey's going to drive in. He's going to pass it out, float it out to Pelton. Pelton over to Dewey. Dewey over to. He's going to cross over. He's going to keep his dribble. He's going to lose it. And he's not going to get called for the travel, but Eck's going to bring it in over to Fricky. Fricky's going to shoot the ball, and he's going to miss. It's going to be rebounded by Pelton. Pelton over to Casey, and Casey's going to set this up. He's going to look to run his offense here.
Casey looking to put the Cardinals up right now.
Oh, and he's a great pass by Casey.
What a pass by Casey, and the Cardinals have the lead. 1 point.
Dewey was not anticipating that pass and looks just in time, and it was in his hands. Puts it up and gets the bucket to fall.
Anderson Dewey with 10 points on the night as
Great
we go
night
into
for
another
Dewey.
timeout.
We'll see you after this.
4:05 remaining in the 4th period.
And this time we'd like to give a quick shout out to all of the Cardinal cheerleaders. A couple of them aren't here, led by seniors Brianna Hauser, Hallie Friend, Jade Hosier, and Shelby Paramore. Railers ball here to start this 4th period.
And what a game it has been so far.
It has. Cardinals take their first lead of the night. Jimenez is going to bring the ball down. He's going to float it into Eck. Eck's going to get the ball stolen to him by Casey. Casey's going to pick up his dribble and stand up. Great ball moves there by Jared Casey on display. Dewey's going to have a lane. He's going to pull back out of it. Guarded closely by Jimenez. Jimenez is all over him. He's going to pass it to Hayes. Hayes from the top. And
Hayes almost gets the 2 right there.
Goes in and out.
We don't get as many lucky rolls as Ellis does, but
can go either way. Eck's trying to sauce Dewey up. He doesn't get it. He's going to have to pass it off to his brother. He's going to pass to Jimenez. Jimenez to Zach Eck, guarded closely by Dewey. He's going to get it.
Great shot there by Zachary Eck. Zachary Eck has 19 points on the night, leading all scorers.
Guarded closely by Dewey, but he still gets the shot to fall. Dewey's pass right to Brady Fricky. Fricky's going to bring the ball down, and he's going to get fouled by Hayes, I believe. Doesn't get the bucket, but he's going to go into the free throw line for 2. The Railers lead here, 49-47. It's going to be first personal foul on Eli Hayes. 8th team foul for the Cardinals as Fricky shoots his first, and he's going to sink it. Fricky's going to shoot his
Ricky now
second.
with 10 points on the night, making it 11. No,
He's going to miss.
he has 10
Rebound,
points still.
Eli Hayes.
Hopefully we can get one of these Jared Casey threes right here.
Casey's going to drive in.
I don't agree with that
That
one.
was not a travel, folks. That was a great ball move.
That was a great ball
Euro
movement.
step right there. I tell you what, great Euro step by Jared Casey. Foul. The ref thought otherwise, but it is what it is, and we continue to play basketball here. It's going to be 2:41. Railers lead by 3 here late in the
They need to
fourth
keep
quarter.
that ball out of Zachary Eck's hands, as he has been dangerous with it tonight.
He is on fire right now. Jimenez up top. He's going to look to pass it to Zach Eck. Guarded by Dewey. He's going to hit the baseline. He's going to pull up, and he's going to get the shot to fall.
21 points for Zachary Eck.
Like Colton and I said, he's on fire right now. He's extending the lead to 5 right there. Hayes is going to bring it in, and he's not going to get the call, but he's going to pass it out to Casey. And that was a late call.
Very late call.
Very late call right there, but it's going to be Railers ball here, 2:09. Time is ticking down for the Cardinals. They're going to need to get a stop right here. It's going to be Jimenez on the drive. He's going to be guarded closely by Krob. Over to Fricky.
They're going to look to waste time right here.
Over to Eck to Zach Eck. He's going to take the baseline, pass it out, back to Zach Eck, and he's going to be guarded closely by Casey. He's going to swing it all the way over to Daniel Eck. Daniel Eck to Zach Eck, and they are running precious time off the clock right here. The Cardinals really need this stop right here, but time is ticking, and the Railers have. It's going to be stolen there by Casey. No, they're going to get it back, and it's going to be a timeout by Ellis. Running almost 40 to 50 seconds off the clock right there, and it's still going to be their ball. Cardinals down by 5 here. It's going to be a full timeout.
All right, coming back to your fourth period, minute 23 remaining. Cardinals down by 5. Not what we wanted, but hopefully something can happen.
Cardinals are going to need to get a turnover here. It's going to be Railer ball. It's going to be down to Zach Eck, and it's going to almost be blocked by Dewey, but he gets it to fall.
Zach
extending
Eck,
the lead to
23 points on the night.
Zach Eck has been tearing it up. The Cardinals just haven't had an answer for him, and
Sure has.
Dewey just passes the ball away to Fricky. Fricky's going to bring it in, and it's going to be sunk. It's going to be 11 points lead for the, 9. Casey's going to drain the 3 from up top.
What a 3 by Jared Casey.
Casey is keeping the Cardinals in it. Cutting the lead to 4 there.
Jared Casey with 14 points on the night, 4 threes.
Casey's known to have ice in his veins and pull up from crazy distances. We'll be
Sure
back
is.
after this.
All right, back here for the fourth period.
Zach Eck's going to get the ball. He's going to take it on Dewey.
They're going to need to foul him right
closely,
here.
And they're going to foul Jimenez. They did not want to foul Eck in that situation, but they get the foul on Jimenez, and it's going to be a 4-point lead as he goes to the line for a 1-and-1.
That'll be Dewey's third personal foul.
They're going to rely on some misses here from Jimenez. Hope they get them. Not sure how great of a free throw shooter Jimenez is, but
seeing as how tonight's gone, Ellis has got some really good shooters.
Yeah, or they've just got a lot of lucky bounces, but
that too.
It happens. Jimenez shoots his first, and he's going to sink it.
He sinks it.
He's going to extend the lead to 7 with 46 seconds left.
I believe that's Jimenez's first points of the night.
And he misses, which is a good sign for the Cardinals, but they're going to have to push the ball down the
Casey's
court
going to look for another three right here.
He's going to pass it off. He's going to get the three, and he's going to miss. He's going to follow his own shot, and he's going to try and get the steal. And they're just going to pass it around now, and the refs aren't calling anything. They're going to get the foul with 23.3 seconds left. Railers leading by 7.
It's like foul's going to be on Clay Pelton, his first personal foul.
Seems like the Cardinals just haven't had the right bounces tonight. That just seems how the game has gone, but as X sinks his first one, that's Jake Eck.
Jake Eck with 2 points on the night.
But what can you say? You win some, you lose some, Colton. It happens, but
sure does.
Cardinals are going to look to fight back next week. They take on
Brady Fricky and Zachary X, top scorers tonight.
Jake X sinks it.
Gets 3
Fricky's going to be guarding Casey. Casey's going to take the three, and he's going to miss. It's going to be rebounded by Fricky there, and it's going to be a foul on
Well, that's not fair.
Dewey.
How does Casey make those at Sacred Heart, but he can't make
True. But 59-50.
It'll be
lead.
Anderson Dewey's fourth personal foul, putting him in foul trouble.
It's going to be 2 shots here for Fricky. Game already over, but he's going to get the points, extending their lead. It's going to be a 10-point lead for the Railers here. Seems like the Cardinals have just not been on in some
for Brady
phases of their
Fricky,
game tonight.
14 points for Brady Fricky on the night.
Cardinals will look to rebound next week against Hoisington on Tuesday. Casey's going to pass it down low to Vanskyver. Vanskyver over to Dewey. Dewey's going to put it up and miss. And that is going to do it, folks. Final score is going to be 61-50 as time expires on the clock. The Railers are going to beat the Cardinals by 11, improving their record this year. And the Cardinals taking a step back, but they will look to answer and hopefully recover next week on Tuesday.
Don't forget, tomorrow, MCL Wrestling Tournament, 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. Chase, Rebecca, and Chase will be on the call, and look forward to that. But thank you for tuning in to Bird's Eye View Cardinal Media Productions.
We out.